Freedom's greetings, Helldivers. Today, we will be reporting on the events of May leading up to the end of Operation Enduring Peace. Helldivers began the month in a race against the clock to shut off the Terminid control system in the Umlaut sector. The bugs had developed a resistance to the termicide that was being emitted from the TCS, and they started to reproduce at an aggressive rate. High Command gave the order, and the Helldivers soared faster than light to the infested sector and shut down all 3 planets, ending with Errata Prime on May 5th. While these 3 acts of liberty saved the barrier planets, Meridia continued to mutate beyond control. The Fleet of Freedom regrouped as the rapidly mutating world of Meridia slung spores deep into the galaxy. Unable to withstand the swarm divided, the Helldivers united on Heath and fought a long battle to liberate that cold planet, while Pandion 24 fell to tyranny. After Heath's liberation, the fleet dove upon Angel's Venture in a race to win the Major Order and halt the overflow from Meridia. At the time of Angel Venture's liberation on May 8th, Helldivers only had 38 hours to liberate 2 overwhelmingly infested planets. Rising to the challenge, the Lords of Liberation descended upon Veld and brought the Orion sector under Super-Earth control in the early morning of May 10th. With only 9 hours remaining on the Major Order, the Helldivers would fail High Command with Akamar 4 remaining under the control of Terminid tyranny. Evacuation orders were issued to all nearby planets, with super citizens fleeing their homes for the safety of the inner sectors. While super scientists researched a solution to Meridia's corruption, High Command ordered the Helldivers to scrap 2 billion bots so they can be melted down and reconstructed into MD-17 anti-tank mines. This would be the second opportunity for the fleet to earn this stratagem, with a majority of the Helldivers starting on Vernon Wells to successfully fend off an automaton assault in the early morning of May 11th. With Vernon Wells secured, the Legion of Liberty moved on to Lesoth and engaged the automatons in the cold at the far end of the Menkent line. Lesoth was liberated late into the night of May 12th, with only 900 million bots decommissioned for the Major Order. With Liberty restored to Lesoth, the fleet moved on to Menkent only to be quickly drawn away to successfully defend Vernon Wells once again, ending the assault in the morning of May 14th. With the assault thwarted, the Helldivers dove upon Menkent only to be drawn back to the defense of Lesoth, which eventually succeeded in the morning of May 15th. It may sound to some like a repetitious war of attrition, and it is. The Menkent line is the most important step forward in the war to reclaim Cyberstan, and the automatons will not give up that position easily. Despite the Helldivers' best efforts, they failed High Command's Major Order and were unable to secure the MD-17 anti-tank mines for the second time. After 2 failures in a row, High Command announced to the galaxy that the government of Super-Earth has officially declared war against all tyrannical forces. Super citizen enlistment skyrocketed, and High Command ordered the Helldivers to secure 4 planets to construct CAF training facilities for the new recruits. Bot breakers stood their ground and weathered an attack on Vernon Wells for the 6th time. Bug Stompers liberated Angel's Venture from a spontaneous outbreak caused by intergalactic spores from Meridia's super colony. By the evening of May 17th, all designated worlds were under Super-Earth control, and Helldivers descended upon Errata Prime to try and stomp out the infestation that had threatened Heath during the MO. On May 18th, the construction of the training facilities were completed. So long as the training facilities remain under Super-Earth control, the Helldivers would receive CAF support to their liberation rate, allowing them to spread freedom faster. To inspire the galaxy, High Command ordered the annihilation of 3.141 billion of Super-Earth's enemies. For strategic reasons, the Helldivers chose to fight tyranny on the Terminid front and work towards the quick defense of Akamar 4, succeeding by the end of the day. The Fleet of Freedom continued to rally on the Terminid front, liberating Errata Prime, defending Angel's Venture and its new training facility, providing freedom, and then defending Fenrir 3 from a counterattack, and Helldivers ended the MO by starting liberation efforts on Pandion 24. This focus on the Terminid side ignored the automatons' expansion efforts, and Lasath was soon claimed by waves of freedom-hating steel. The automatons then struck back on Vernon Wells and Virilia 5, claiming those worlds for tyranny. Over the remainder of the Major Order, the Helldivers would attempt to liberate Pandion 24 and Vernon Wells with a divided force, causing their liberations to progress slowly against overwhelming tyranny. In the end, the Helldivers lost the Major Order, lost 2 more worlds to the bots, and lost a quarter of their liberation bonus from the fall of the training facility on Vernon Wells, all in pursuit of medals from High Command. On the afternoon of May 23rd, automatons were spotted constructing war factories, which had the potential to be converted for the production of Emancipator exosuits. High Command ordered the Helldivers to dive upon Virilia 5, and they were met by the full might of the automatons. The bots kept the Helldivers engaged on Virilia until an outbreak on Angel's Venture threatened a CAF training facility, which divided the fleet. Enough freedom fighters remained to hold the line, while the rest of the Helldivers returned to Angel's Venture to secure the planet, succeeding on May 25th. During this time, the automatons spread to Wazen from Virilia 5, and the planet fell to tyranny undefended. After the victory on AV, a united front of Helldivers broke through the automatons' defenses and liberated Virilia 5 on May 26th. As a reward, the engineers quickly retrofitted the bot factories and rolled out the immediate production of the Exo-49 Emancipator exosuit. Afterwards, Helldivers quickly returned to the Terminid front to aid in the defense of Heath and combat another wave of Meridian spores that fell on Fenrir 3. But before Fenrir could receive liberty, High Command gave a new major order on May 22nd. Super-Earth's top scientific minds discovered a way to use an experimental substance as a weapon against Meridia. This exotic matter, known as dark fluid, was liberated from the Illuminate after the First Galactic War. Phase 1 of Operation Enduring Peace required the Helldivers to secure the border planets around Meridia. Over the next 3 days, freedom fighters valiantly defended and liberated all surrounding worlds, completing their mission well before the countdown on the Major Order expired. On May 30th, the Helldivers' super destroyers were loaded with payloads of dark fluid and were ordered to dive upon Meridia to inject the exotic matter deep into the planet's crust. For the remainder of the month, Helldivers would dispense freedom deep into Meridia's ground, only moving the liberation rate to 1% while halfway through the Major Order. This wraps up the events of May in the most condensed recap we can deliver. Stay tuned to Helldiver News for our upcoming reports on the war effort.